welcome to Level Up TV at levelupyourgame.net. Let me just adjust these score things actually. I'm Disrepute, joined by Vor, ClanBase EuroCup 26, play versus Skywalkers. Vor, first match is going to be Purgatory. This is a Group A match, is it? I think it is, and it's very important that play win this to stand an opportunity of going through still.
Yeah, if they want any chance of going through from the group, then they have to win this. They also have to rely on results elsewhere to have any chance, but this is a must-win game.
Here we go then, gonna go live on Purgatory. This is Skywalker's map, big second map will be Nimbus. Sorry, Nunk off the start. Oh, has been punished quite badly there in the back by Puri, who's got the first red and lightning gun. Let's have a look at the teams quickly. Puri, Senti, Optimizer and Mobius for play. And Sky have Bugatti, Piz, MDF and Nunk.
Why did MDF pull the rail out there?
Red Army is just stolen away from Puri there, in fact, and Puri manages to drop that rail, but his teammate is there by him.
It's okay to do that, how Puri did then when there's a teammate nearby, and not what MDF did.
Mobius grabbing the battle suit, MDF for Skywalkers. The quad is being railed badly first, and now the machine guns and the rail coming in, taking him out. Switch down to the battle suit. Mobius waiting for this red to be up any second. First rocket was great. He's actually, the red's been stolen behind him. That's pretty unfortunate.
It is
lost now.
Battle is so strong anyway, and most of Skywalkers are working on fresh spawns.
Play have not had the tournament we all expected. I think a lot of us thought they might be one of the top teams to go through the group.
Yeah, definitely. I really thought that qualifying out of the group would be just about, you know, no more than a formality. Yeah, it was really unexpected for me that they're not even really in contention. I mean, I know it's still mathematically possible, but, you know, reality is it's incredibly unlikely. And I never thought that would be the case.
Yeah, probably the star performer as ever, though. We want to make sure that they do get this one and keep that opportunity alive. Red armor in his hands. As we were just saying before, the Volatile Skywalkers not won a map yet, so this is one that they need to win play. They have to win this, and basically they should win it 2-0 in theory. We're just running out of ammo there. This defends this room. Lightning gun to his name as well, again from the pickup. Power-ups up 20 seconds, 4-second difference between the battlesuit and quad. Does that mean anything yet?
Well, if the battlesuit is really, really quick, then yeah, he'll be able to put some pressure on the quad. It's not enough to get there and take the quad, but you know, we know that quad is in a vulnerable position. The battlesuit might be able to get in position above it. Not this time though, there's too much pressure.
Quad's picked up instantly as a double power-up pickup though. If Puri can get out that room, he has done as we switch back to him. He's got a rail now with 16 ammo. Puri is an excellent railer on his day. They're missing those shots there. He's now got a rocket, much easier to utilise on the battlesuit run.
I really think in a situation like that, you just need to like calm it down a bit. He was trying to really snap the shots off quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing though. When you get to a certain level, you kind of just expect to hit your shot and move on. And
yeah,
when you miss it really puts you out of sync.
It's just, you know, you're in a battlesuit. You don't need to worry about dodging that much. I mean, I know if he stood there literally still for 10 seconds, he'd be shotgunned to death, but it's kind of a bit rushed, and it kind of killed the momentum of the run that he couldn't pick that kill up efficiently.
MDF slightly mistimed that. Excellent play.
Nice.
Puri secures that room perfectly. Hands his weapon to Optimizer, who did just pick up the red armor. I'm going to switch round to him. Rails, first impressive of the map. He can help his teammate secure, and the Senti with that next railgun. Play's playstyle has been very team-oriented, we've seen.
Yeah, and they're moving very nicely between red and rail as a team, although look, stolen away by Sky, so you know they've got timing on that red, and that's nice to be able to put a steal in.
Really very good plasma, but it shows how much health a red is, how long he survived that plasma.
And also, you know, some of the plasma hits aren't always direct. They're actually splash damage hits from the plasma, very small amount of splash radius.
Well, we've only got a few seconds left to a battle suit. I haven't really seen anybody setting it up at the moment. We've been following the wrong people, probably. It's switched around a little bit. Switched around to Bugatti. Looks like his teammates ahead of him. They turn up late for that, though, and they're going to be punished badly. Nunk with a quad, but they switch back to the battle suits. NT with 1 frag. Would have had 2 there, so I don't really know what happened to the other player. Maybe he's blew himself up. Wow, they're all coming through the teleporter at the battle suit.
Yeah, it's either brave or stupid, and you have to really pick one or the other, but it's not really working out, so you kind of have to say it's a bit stupid.
Yeah, that wasn't great. They've given the battle suit. Actually, they gave him 4 frags there. I mean, it didn't have to work for them then. Going back to it when we were in the previous game, Sito versus Mammoth, and make the power-ups work for the frags, if only to kill the momentum of the run. Now, if a battlesuit has to spend 10 seconds trying to kill one person who's making it difficult, then one of 2 things will happen. You know, the run will not yield that many frags, or he'll give up trying to kill you and you survive. It's also a lot more dangerous to rush a battlesuit that's going to survive longer. I mean, if he's got any armour, you're not really going to kill him even with 4 people. You'd have to have a good amount of weaponry, with well positioned and good shots. Maybe you're running in with 4 machine guns, you're still not going to kill him probably before he kills you. So maybe a quad is a bit more achievable to attack him, but of course you're more likely to die quicker, so you have to attack power-ups with caution, and you can't just throw away your life.
There needs to be a call, always needs to be a call from someone who really has a good feel of how much health the power-up has as to whether you actually attack it or not.
Comes with experience.
I mean, don't obviously totally go on the defensive and run away in all situations if you see it in the distance. You know, you can shoot it, get an idea of what its health is. You know, you can hear if it's got low health, of course. You know, with a battlesuit, it might still have a lot of armour.
MDF taking a heavy rocket there from Optimizer, who's got 66 rel, 38 LG, nice statistics. He's going to be here for this quad, unchallenged. It's going to be a double power up. Skywalker's moving in far too late there. I mean, he does get the frag though, Piss. He had a mega to his name.
That was such good plasma.
Switch to the battlesuit, Puri then.
Yeah, Puri just took a face full of plasma as well, so...
Plasma is known as most... Oh my god, he is just shotgunned down by Piss. He didn't notice Piss coming in there. He's taking out both power-ups in that run.
Yeah, very good work by him to rectify his team's error of giving double power-up away in the first place, but, you know, if you're going to commit to killing them, at least, you know, he's actually succeeded.
Dropping down, good chunk of plasma again, avoids any damage with that mega pickup. Almost kill as well there. Oh, takes a rail, but he's now confiscated that away from the players. I
really like it. Well, it's unfortunate there he took so much damage, but I really like the idea of him pushing out. You know, he's got a teammate in the red, but what he did was push out and try and prevent anyone else from reaching the red room.
Yeah, even though he went down, he still delayed that player getting in and pressuring. He'd be enough time to stop the red pickup. So Bugatti has prospered. Just his teammate moving out.
Yeah, and he's picked up a few frags. And the difference was that if they had both stayed in the red room, the pickup of the red would have been a lot less clean.
Wow. Puri dropping down there. Did you see that pummel attack? Just jumped in, Jeff from above. Just creaming his opponent into the floor.
Yeah, both teams are really, really interested in that red room, obviously. Seeing constant pushes in by both teams.
I'm going to switch back to Puri, in fact, although most of that red's gone away now. He does have a lightning gun and a shotgun. Doesn't have too much LG ammo, though.
No, I mean, unless he really hits a good stream, it's not really enough to kill.
That was a good stream. Still wasn't enough to kill, though.
Yeah, it was decent.
Here we go. A few seconds to go before red. Seems like it's going to be a last second challenge. Bugatti with the battlesuit. Puri with a stacked quad. He's now got 50 ammo with the lightning gun as well. Rocket launcher. Pick up there. Going to be up in a second. He does spot battlesuit. He's going to grab a clean red though.
Lucky that rocket didn't go through. I think the only thing that could happen there was killing a teammate.
Battlesuit just come in behind the quad. There he is, inside the red room.
Nice LG.
Very nice.
There's no way for Bugatti to escape that.
Just tore him to shreds. So so comfortable that Puri in the end. The positioning the battlesuit was in was very vulnerable. In fact, this red room is kind of like that. I mean, if you're any side where the LG or red is, you could be just
you just get pinned against the wall as well. When Puri has the LG, you know, he hits that opening stream and you are pinned. You know, you saw Pagatti try to rocket jump away, but it was far too late at that point. You know, when it comes to quad v battlesuit, you know, if you get caught in the open area as a suit, then, you know, you better hit an amazing first shot.
Do you think maybe play have been unfortunate with the fixtures? I mean, a fixture like this is maybe a much more comfortable way to get off to a start in the group play.
Well, perhaps, but you know, their most important defeat was obviously against Plan B, and Plan B beat them comfortably at the end of the day, and that was perhaps their rivals in terms of, you know, advancing out of this group, and they just weren't good enough, unfortunately.
Just need to focus on winning this then. Skywalkers would still love a map victory. This is their map pick. And at the moment, not really producing the kind of display they need to win this all. Around 40 frags down at the halfway mark.
Yeah, it's a big gap to overcome, especially with how regularly they're giving away double power-up. Again, they have a power-up, but no armor to its name. I mean, he could have made a decisive push into the red there to look for it, but at least he has the Mega.
Switch round to Mobius, going to pick up his second flag here on Pagatti. Takes away the rocket launcher as well. He's getting caught out here. Switch back to the quad. Well, he's got one frag, it's on Senti. Oh my god, takes a lot of rocket damage. Does pick up a second, but it's really nullified any opportunity to really push out and do anything further from MDO.
Yeah, that was Puri diving in there. Great rockets, but almost too good as they actually ended up killing Puri.
Maybe it's just trying to plant his rockets at a predicted time at the teleporter exit. Something that especially you can do against inexperienced players who will just rush full speed to go through that teleporter, so it's a very predictable time to place the rocket.
Yeah, there's, you know, so many instances on, you know, all the maps where, you know, you have to know, based on the sound cues, how long it takes people to travel certain distances. It's all about estimation, though, because, you know, everyone moves at different speeds, everyone moves in different ways. Some people, you know, delay, others don't. But, you know, you should know roughly when to spam, and it's such an important part of TDM.
That was a bit of a messed up red armor grab there from Play. This takes heavy rockets, but he's caught out eventually. Sky grouping up over this railgun.
Yeah, they're doing quite a good job of staying strong at the rail at the moment. You know, that was something that Mammoth weren't able to do against Sito, which is such an important part of this map. Can't let all the important items go unchallenged, and they're really putting up a good fight at the moment, Sky, despite being so far behind.
Senti, a stacked battlesuit, seemed unchallenged, and the second power goes to Puri, which is probably one of the worst places to go to. Skywalkers. He did eliminate the quad, but it looked like he was just too late on the attack to actually get it. And Senti's now picked up his first frag with his battlesuit run, moving towards this upper yellow position. Good use of the lightning gun. You often see the battlesuit will just try and stick with the rocket at all times. I think the best way to look at the battlesuit is use a super armor and just play like normal, in essence.
Well, you definitely can't play quite as aggressively with it as you used to be able to, you know, before, you know, they slightly nerfed the effectiveness.
Well, yeah, you do want to use rockets still. You want to rocket jump about a bit and get.
But you got to remember that, you know, especially if you have no armor, you know, the rocket jump now does damage to you, which I kind of think is sad, but can be the difference if you're having a really close fight, especially if you are up against the quad.
That rush in by Puri, wins over the room, drops his weapon to a teammate. I think they got the red out of that one. Mobius now with the rail. Now really missed that second rail. He's lined up perfectly. Switch away, doesn't drop that railgun. Puri could just come in and clean up. All of play just rushing in here. This is something we're seeing not just from play this season, but teams, as the game's evolving, we see much more team coordination, players grouping up.
Well, that was really nice, Fen. I mean, you don't always really want to be in there as a team in the red room, but they did it at exactly the right time, but then you saw they were straight out again when they won the fight.
Nice, superb plasma by Puri. Another double power-up in the hands of Mobius. He's going to switch back to Puri, though. He was in a fighting scenario. Teammate supports him, picks up a couple of frags. Picks up all the frags. Well, his teammates picked up 3 frags around Puri there.
5-minute warning.
This is a pretty commanding score.
Excellent.
It is. 60 frags the difference. But, you know, play are good at this map. It's not like this has been picked by Sky and play have no idea what they're doing on here. You know, this is one of play's stronger maps.
Big advantage in reds, but they're missing out on the megas actually play, interestingly. And they are behind in the yellows, so it's not too unbalanced in terms of the items, but the power-up's massive difference between them.
Yeah, indeed. It's just really unfortunate that Sky's power-up play has been so lacking, because you know, that's part of what gave play such early game domination, was their play on the power-ups and Skywalker's lack of play.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 60 frag margin between these two teams now. We've only got 2 sets of power-ups left. It's not really a surprise, the result at the moment, but I think almost Skywalker's put up more of a fight against Unknown than play, or have play just been able to dominate them more.
Well,
It just feels like play haven't let up.
yeah, they've been very effective as a team. You know, their play on the power-ups has been great. They've seen the opportunities to go for both and taken them. I don't know, maybe they're kind of playing angry at the fact that so far this season they've been kind of disappointing.
Yeah, they're going to admit, aren't they, that they've underperformed what they're capable of. And
Oh, they certainly have. We saw how good they were on LAN. I mean, this is 3 out of the 4 that won on LAN. And yet, online, you know, they're just not performing to that level.
There's Puri. It's not a stacked battle suit, but it's not too much of a worry, although the quad is stacked this occasion with Skywalker. He needs to make this last the 30 seconds now. 2 quick frags, that's good. Move forwards. Oh, pick up another, an optimizer. He hasn't got too much ammo with the lightning gun. If he comes up against the battle suit, that could be a dangerous position to be in. Trying to shaft him down. He was cautious with his shots, so it's good play actually. Oh no, he's dived into that. Could be machine gun down. Wow, Senti's teammate really let him down there. Was it optimized? Just dived through the teleporter. They could have killed the quad.
Perhaps they weren't aware of how low he was, because you know, that's the sort of situation where you know, they both stood and fight and could have, or should have perhaps, killed him.
Forget he had a lightning gun there and tried to pull it out, gave it to his opponents. He had 44% lightning gun. I really wish we could see how many shots these players are having, because just a stat like that alone doesn't really tell you too much necessarily, but
Tells you nothing, pretty much,
yeah.
other than percentage, but that could be 44 hits out of 100, which really doesn't mean much.
if we were watching a player for a while, I guess you can tell, you know, how many kind of shots they're doing, how often they're using a weapon from a Senti with the rail. I mean, we had 5 impressives at 50%, 6 impressives now. Seems to have just got a rail. Utilising it pretty effectively there. Working this yellow end of the map. And the thing is, if his team are picking up frags around the reds, he's going to be mopping up so many kills in these areas.
Yeah, he's moving at good speed between areas where he expects people to be spawning, and if he does it, you know, and has some slight luck to be there as people spawn, nothing they can do to defend against him.
Puri again stacks battlesuit on this occasion. The final power up on this first map is grabbing the quad. That's so aggressive from Puri. Really expert play there.
That is
diving in.
excellent. But bear in mind, there's only a 5-second gap between the power-ups, but that's what I said earlier. You know, if the suit pickup is clean and he moves quickly, then that's what will happen.
Puri is really an expert power runner. When he pulls out some of these runs, in the big matches, that's when it's important. Which he perhaps hasn't done in this tournament. That's when you really see a player make a massive difference with power runs. Although this season, you have to say, yeah, there's been a lot of great power runs from all the different teams.
Yeah, we're seeing good power runs regularly, which is something we haven't necessarily always seen. And each team, well, not every team, but you know, certain teams do seem to have really good star power-up runners who do it on a consistent basis, and that's obviously what you want when you're playing at the highest level. You want consistent performers.
Have already felt that against Man B, in fact.
Yeah, indeed.
First map.
Red wins.
And that's really, really impressive play on the power-ups. I mean, look at that 9-1 on the suits, but even on the quads.